But yeah, so you can never find the quicksand, you can never reach the end of the desert. You'll just wander it forever and ever. Thank you, man, with the black hat and the purple vest. But what you're supposed to do, if you come over here, and again, there's no indication of this, which pisses me off, is you just come right over here. And that last scene that I showed you is also another way to do it. Now in here, there's actually only 2 enemies. So what we're going to do is switch some materia. Flamethrower and Nature Magic. Crap, I can't give you both. We'll just take off Sense for a battle, because I'll probably find them in the first battle. Yeah, so you cannot equip one character with multiple enemy skills to have that one character learn all the enemy skills back to back, because that would make the game way too easy. And I don't think that one player with an enemy skill can cast it on another player with enemy skill and get credit. But this is also one of the reasons that I say these guys are the best for farming off of. So we go, Cloud spins around and gets our next enemy skill. And you know what, we might as well return the favor. Since these guys are casting it non-stop. Oh crap, I need to get that off right away. But yeah, so here it's nice because you have 4 enemies, they're all casting Nature Magic on you. If all your teammates have Fury on them, this is the fastest grinding spot I can think of. And especially because you also have the ability to, let's heal her first. There we go. You also have the ability to manipulate finally. So now you can also control and cause the damage flow to be different. And here I'll show off that if you use magic... Darn it, why did you fire first? But here, if you use magic, even on your enemies, you can deal damage and it won't break the manipulation. God, I hope that it survives that. No. That wasn't enough to kill him? Oh my gosh. Alright, well then we'll let him attack since we're all back up to full health now, and... Barrett can finish... Oh, we'll kill the one and then we'll let Barrett finish off the other one. What the heck? How are you still alive? There we go. Of course, and I killed them both. I thought the one had less health than the other one. Oh well. And so now we just need to get laser on both of our enemy skill materials. So this we're having a dedicated healer is good. If I didn't sell those bangles, this is also where that silver bangle is exceedingly good to have. Is that you can equip, like let's say Cloud with it, and you can have a restore all and then a few other extra materials. And that way, when these machines are doing that giant Nature Magic attack on you multiple times, speaking of which... actually, no, we're fine. I think Cloud can heal in battle. Do enough. If not, we always have items. I have potions and high potions that I don't ever touch. But that's also where having a dedicated healer is amazing. This is also where Aerith can shine huge, is that you give her Fury, and it's just non-stop casting. And these guys actually are what you steal the platinum bangles from. So we're going to keep attacking. Oh wow, you're a lot weaker than I realized. Alright, so first you're going to laser Cloud. And Cloud, if you can kind of just secure that right off. And then we'll get this guy all set up for Barrett to kill. We'll do Tifa up, and keep trying to steal. Because I need a platinum bangle, that way I can get that silver one out. And we'll actually have you attack Tifa until she gets a limit break. Limit breaks for everyone. There we go, platinum bangle stolen. Awesome, everybody has a limit break. So now, we'll get him to cast Laser on himself, and then Barret will finish him off with a... Yep, so he's only got 100 health left. Big shot, good climb hazard. And crap, I'm an idiot. I forgot to laser Barret. I'm such an idiot. There is something much later in the game that we can learn it off of as well. But the other thing I like about these Platinum Bangles also is that upon doing this... Alright, good. Nobody has to summon this. Things can wait. The other nice thing about these Platinum Bangles is that you also take more damage. And like I said, for this being like one of the best grinding spots in the game, having that little bit of extra damage go through can be a blessing or a curse, depending on how you look at it. But yeah, so here is one of the first places also that you can be the best to learn all your limit breaks. So we'll start off strong with Cloud using Blade. And Tifa not necessarily cleaning up. I think she'll finish this off. That should be dead. Yeah, it's death for one alone. Nope, but Tifa's an idiot. The whole reason I dislike Tifa. Cloud sets up a double kill, and she uses all three of her limit breaks on one enemy. I was about to say, I thought he was casting laser on Cloud, and I was like, no, Cloud already has it. There we go. And now we... Actually, this will work out very smoothly, because we go laser. Then we go... Yeah, okay. Laser himself, so now he's down to 130 health, which is below enough for Big Shot. Although Big Shot could have already killed him anyways. But I just wanted to make sure. Now, Manipulate does not allow backstabs, which I feel is a bit unfortunate. But here we're also getting 476 gil for just those two monsters. Whereas outfighting those giant worms, which do only AoE damage to your entire party, so we're also getting a little bit more money. I think we're getting as much experience as well. And these things are a lot easier to fight in groups, as well as build up your limit breaks, compared to those giant worms, which really only Cloud and Tifa have the best limit breaks for fighting one of those giant worms. Alright, Materia, get rid of this enemy skill, since now we have the two. What else do we need? We have a revive. Do I have multiple revives? I have multiple revives? Why did I buy multiple revives? What don't I have? Cloud, why do you still have yours? Alright, get rid of that for sense. You have Manipulate. We already have Steal, we don't have Throw. I hate leveling up Throw because I never use it. Although much later in the game I could just throw it on a character and ignore that it's even there. But yes, if you want to leave the area, you go to the top there. But this is a great grinding spot, so I'd prefer to grind here. So we're going to grind here. And then next episode we will move on. And I actually don't know how many minutes I've been grinding for. I'm actually going to grind until Barret gets his next limit. And I'll probably show that off in an episode as well. Or in that same episode, because it's freaking amazing. So again, I always manipulate the one in the far back. And the reason behind that is because your cursor is not going to auto-target that one all the way in the back. It's not doing so hot. I should pay attention. Against these things, it's always good to have a dedicated healer. Just for instances like this. Tifa's probably actually going to die. Oh no, okay, cool, she's safe. This is also the reason I like, Barrett, you're doing fine. But yeah, since these things are obviously going to attack, the rest of them are going to attack us no matter what. I like this because what we can do is use Nature Magic on them to lower down their health. And then because we have their health counter set up, thanks to Sense, we know how many Nature Magics they can take. As you can see, Nature Magic is doing quite the buttload to our party across the board. So Nature Magic gets them just low enough, and by the time that your party members will build up their breaks, I don't think they can take any more, actually. And stop that. Alright, you can take 2 more. And I don't remember what I actually steal from these things. 91 HP. Oh, X potions, that's right. That's the other reason this area is so great for grinding. I forgot about that. X potions will, no matter what, fill your health up 100%. And they only sell for $1. So, those potions that I'm always saying that I never touch, this is why, is that this is the earliest point in the game that you can find X potions. There's actually a much better area for grinding for them, but fully restores HP. Simple enough. There's actually a much better point in the game to get them. We just haven't gotten there yet, and we actually won't get there for a while. I'd say we're like halfway to what I'm thinking about. We might be further. Actually, we're a little bit further. We're like 2/3 of the way to getting where I farm X potions up. And I will be farming up X potions there because there's actually like 5 reasons I will farm there. And I'll go over those when I get there. I'll be like, guys, I'm so excited, this is the best point in the game ever. And evidently these guys do show up here, which Darn it. Darn it! Oh, great. Now I need to kill you. I can't believe he lived that. Okay, well this is... I don't know if you can actually put those things to sleep. I don't think you can. And Cure Through. So that's the other nice thing about this grinding spot is that sometimes I wasn't aware that those things were even there. But every once in a while you can get lucky and get the Cure 3 spell off on you. So if you're not going to heal yourself, or if you're running back into town like I was one time, I had no mana, no health, no potions, was terrified, and I got into a fight with one of those things. So I took my chances, and of course I won, and it gave me Cure 3. Barrett, why do you not have your limit break up yet? I'm tempted to give him cover. Just until he gets his new limit break. He should easily... I've been feeding him so many kills, how does he not have it? Well... And Cloud's about to get his limit break. So we'll actually manipulate that one. Oh wow. Alright, Cloud, first things first, Climb Hazard. Dude! No! Alright, there goes half my life. Cloud, you're now on cure duty. But yeah, so that was actually a crit on Blade. I don't think it was supposed to do that much damage. But each of those little individual things can also crit as well, so... I will cure Tifa since she's in the front line. Taking majority of damage. But yeah, you can see one Nature Magic nearly builds up Barrett's full limit break, like, you know, halfway, with just the one. That's obscene! Cure Barrett. Barrett, big shot. And then here's the best part of all, is that now that there's only one, we can safely steal from him for as long as you want to, which only took one try. And Barry gets his limit break again. Bodybuilder, just in case. No, I believe, like, you know, those things, you only get their turns based upon the character that has the manipulated turns. They still have their own active time meter, so when you give them a command, they will use that command, but they will recharge at their own rate, like as an active time meter. So sometimes it will seem like they get off like a double attack, or sometimes you'll be like, oh wow, it really took that turn a long time for that to recharge. Like I showed on the worms earlier. The one time I told him to use Sandstorm, and he instantly woke up out of it, and then attacked us with an Earthquake, which he's not supposed to be able to do. So I don't know if one of those was a programmed, you know, counter auto attack, or what. Very nice. Get rid of him first, though. Let's see if we can get a Cure 3 out of it. And hopefully, maybe, every day. Just as good, because you don't get experience or AP or Gil if one of them self-destructs. So there actually is a minor flaw to when they suicide bomb on you. But that's why they're called Two-Faces. Let's show off more of these broken down cars. Got a race car, Corvette. This place has more junk than, more worthwhile junk than that other place. Get everybody sleeping in cars compared to North Corel, sleeping in little dingy tents. Poorly constructed dingy tents, if I may say so. Here I actually fear this thing a lot more, and specifically while I'm only trying to build up its limit break. For me, it's more beneficial to get rid of him in the back, who is only doing splash damage. Or, you know, he does have body blow, so that's... Meh, it's body blow. Oh crap, I didn't mean to steal a potion. If you use laser, really? Whatever. Dead man. What? And then we'll laser. Oh well, it gives Bert some extra chances to steal. Now also, if anybody's wondering why we can't use Barrier Magic Barrier, when you manipulate, you only have so many select options that you can use. You can't access their entire repertoire. Oh crap, I meant to cure. Not officer. And did I actually steal from you yet? Not stolen. So we'll take our time, steal from you, cure everybody up while we're here. And I know this is a little bit boring to watch, but it's also like one of the best ways to also earn some extra money. You're not really taxed in any way from doing this. And as you can see, stealing doesn't take that long. You know, his health is nice and small. Why is it on mine? And just in case he does live through that, go ahead and laser there and Still? Barrett, what's going on, buddy? You should easily have your frickin'... You know why, too? It's probably because Barrett had... Crap. It's probably... we'll go back anyways. get our party healed up a little bit. It's probably because Barrett has some of the most OP limit breaks in the entire game. There's a reason he's my favorite, but, like, oh, he's just amazing. There's some other characters that have like, cool limit breaks or limit breaks that I like. It's actually kind of funny that I chose characters that were not really typically like my favorites, so to speak. The very first time I played through this game, that's not crap. See, those things have such a high evasion rate. Yeah! Way to go, Tifa. Although he's still a spider web, which I wasn't even aware that I even had. I'll have to start using those up in battles. I don't really use them early game though. I tend to use them like mid to late game where I'm just like, oh, this would be great if I have a slow. Oh, that's right, I have that spider web in my inventory. But yeah, so we gotta wander all the way back through town. And this was actually kind of an annoying area, because when you want to move on to the next area, sometimes you take a laser and you're just like, no! No, bad monkey! I don't find this area particularly difficult to die in either. The only time I find it difficult is if you're out fighting those worms for experience. There are times where they can catch you off balance, and consequently you can die as a result. Oh shit, we don't have any magic either. Why am I missing so... Oh, because he has Fury on, that's right. Alright, well we've gotten one taken care of. And that taken care of the other. Well, here we'll show off Minnie, because I haven't gotten a chance to show this off yet. What? How did that miss? I wasn't even aware that could miss. Jesus, I guess that Fury really changes the hit detection. I'm gonna laugh if I can't minimize him, which I swear you could. There he is, look at him! He's a little tiny baby! So as you can see, his physical attack goes down so low to 1 damage. Oh, and I just realized Cloud does have long range on him. I'm just an idiot. Oh, well, it was really nice that we got into that battle before getting in the truck. And then we got our Pokemon music. Expect that in every bed that you sleep in, which is also terrible when you're playing this game and you're really tired and you're like, oh, I want to get further in the game, but I should probably be sleeping. When you hear that music, like, I swear, you just like, when you like lean back in your chair, or in my case, I'm in my bed, you lean back and you just close your eyes and you're just like, okay, I have a few seconds to close my eyes, and then that music plays and it's so relaxing. And then you get battle music on and you can wake right back up. Actually, I get more annoyed about waking back up. So Barrett will steal with and everybody else will just keep attacking with. Which that worked out flawlessly. Why, thank you for healing my party for twice anything I could heal them. Jesus, I just got permanent break again, too. Oh no! Why'd you do that to... Oh, okay, that was Cloud. That's fine. There's a nice chest shot of Tifa, which is also another reason I put her in the center of my party. Actually, that's not true at all. I can't wait to have Tifa out of my party. Although, again, if you look at the other choices, we have Tifa who's insecure and looks to Cloud every chance she gets for an answer. You have Yuffie, who's a complete, total little obnoxious brat 16-year-old child. And yeah, she is 16 years old. I'm not just pulling that number out of thin air. She's actually, factually 16 years old. And we're just not going to waste any time on you. Boom, baby. Wow, maybe Blade Beam does do that much damage. Oh great, so I just wasted that cure for nothing. Nice. Cure 3s for everyone! I love those things. When I first saw Cure 3, like, from these guys, I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to have that spell. 2,000 health per cure? Oh my gosh, that's just... Crap, where am I going? That's just amazing. So the way you can go up to get to Dyne is you come up here, and you'll end up on this side. And then if you go to the right, you'll end up here, which is what we saw from wandering through the desert. So maybe if you keep going to the right from the desert, there is a way to get here. But then you come up along the top here. No! What? I'm so confused. What did I mess up on? No! Why am I out in the... I don't want to be out here. Ah, great. Ah, guys, why are we wandering out in the desert? That's supposed to take you right to that little car graveyard we were hanging out in. Oh well, I just need Barret with his new limit break. You know what, can we poison you? Because if we could, then... Yep, there we go, poisoned. So even though he requires 1,500 points of damage... Wow, it's way off, but whatever. We still got it. And that'll tick, and because it's on active time battle, it'll tick every so often. I actually don't... I think it ticks every time it's his turn. Oh, Sandstorm. That's fine, just go ahead and breathe on us. Oh, barely lived it. Well, thank you for at least giving Barret his limit break. Transform level it up. We weren't even trying to level that up. We leveled up a materia before we got Barret his limit break? Are you kidding me? How much does that cost? 8,000, we've gained 8,000 AP out here. But Sleep Power also turns into Silence, which is great to show that off. Heal is now 8,000 away, and we get Insuna, which is the whole reason I'm leveling that thing up. Freaking love Insuna. Yeah, but normally when I play, I have Aerith, and I'll have her with Cure All, Insuna All, and then whatever the heck else I feel like putting on her, like let's say like Fire or something. And she's my healer. She just keeps status effects off the party, heals them. Yeah, see, why did we wind up back here? You're supposed to be able to just go up from here. Yeah, and you wind up in the car graveyard. What the hell? Why didn't that work the first time? I'm so confused. Maybe I ran too far to the right? I don't know. But yeah, this place isn't out in the desert. It's completely off to the side of the desert, and it's always here. Alright, crap. We have to get Barret. Ugh! Crap, wasn't fast enough. Cloud, you're gonna be on standby cure duty. Because Tifa's gonna need that in, like, 1 second. There's my kill. Tifa never got her cure. That's not good. Alright, well since you already did your attack... Oh wow, Barret, you're super cool. But yeah, this is why I love this area for grinding, is that, as you can see, the damage as well as... Only now is Barret starting to slow down. Why did I choose to steal? Cloud might die. I don't think he will. I think he has enough in him to take one more. Oh, wow. Cloud almost did not survive. yeah, this is one of the easiest grinding places, as well as there's always like 2 to 4 enemies. And, I mean, so far Cloud's the only one with a multi-targeting limit break. But that's clearly, you know, going off the little road that, like, I mean, or actually, that's not true at all. Tifa has a multi-targeting limit break. Red 13 gets some, Yuffie gets some, you know, that's Seal Evil, which, yeah, I guess is multi-targeting. Heal Tifa, Mind Blow, and turn that back on just in case. Not that they'll survive it. Oh, I was gonna try to do her reels. Barret, come on! Oh my gosh, how many things does Barret have to kill? I've never had him have this much. I almost always like, I almost have, like, I've gotten Barret's, like, what in a sense is like your final limit break that you can get for him. I get that for him at this stage. I mean, actually, that's true too. I always have him in my party, though. So he's just killing things everywhere he goes. Sweet, it's a thief. Just what I wanted to say. Darn it. These things are not that hard either. I don't know why I think I'm just bad at reels. We're unlucky at them. Nice. And that'll end it. Bam. My commentary is getting worse and worse, but I want Barret to get his new limit break, and more importantly, I want the game to show off what it is. Because I hate getting limit breaks off screen. Actually, you know what? I will get it off screen, and then I'll just show it off at the start of the next video to have like this really epic beginning. Guys, thank you for watching. I'll probably have cut this in somewhere else in the video. So this is going to be really out of place. But guys, thank you for watching. Tune in next time where we get to see Barret's limit break and the plot progressing. Thank you for watching. That's all.